Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV, Ringo TV Reactions. We are back again with another masterpiece. As you come into the room, make sure you click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Why men don't want to be in relationships anymore. Why men don't want to be in relationships anymore. You all know the drill. Let's react to this.
This is why most men do not want a relationship anymore. Because the majority of modern women is for the streets. Y'all out here getting ran through and you're posting about it on social media, you're racking up your body count, you made an OF account, now you're selling your body online. Then when you're tired of getting ran through, now you say, where all the good men at? They've seen where you've been because you post about it. They don't want you's good. And see, reason number two is that when we treat women the way that y'all say you want to be treated, you leave us, you play us. Why? If y'all keep saying treat y'all like royalty and we do that and then we keep getting played, obviously y'all is lying. This is why most men do not want a relationship anymore. Because the majority of modern women is for the streets. Y'all out here.
See, you have to understand, brothers. This young brother, he been watching a lot of videos. He understand what's going on, and that's a good thing. The only thing that I'm a little concerned with is that he don't stay on that mindset of like most guys today that you see on YouTube that are older men who just focus on the negative. It's one thing to understand what's going on in the world. It's understandable to be awakened to these things. But I always consider what exactly is the individual going through at the same time. You know, why men don't want to be in relationships anymore. The truth of the matter is, how many men actually want to be in a long-term relationship? Because it's profitable today to just say the things that people want to hear. At the same time, there are a lot of men that are not interested in being in a relationship, not because women are out here for the streets and women are on OnlyFans and doing X, Y, and Z. These brothers are wicked too. Right? So, in all essence, it's true of what the young brother is saying. That's true. At the same time, what is he doing in his world? Is he trying to get with a quality young lady? Or is he just trying to hit? Because, you know, normally when you're a younger brother, you're following the wave. And if all your friends are out here just trying to hit, you're going to want to hit it up too. Right? Let's listen into some more. Let's go.
You're getting ran through and you're posting about it on social media.
That's true. A lot of women are posting that they get ran through all over social media. You can see from my previous videos with women that have 100 bodies before age 18, which means she have more bodies than that. Women have no problem posting their history all online. And then later on down the road, they're expecting you brothers to come in and take them as some sort of wife.
Racking up your body count, you made an OF account, now you're selling your body online. Then when you
selling your body online. We got another video that's going to be coming up where we're going to talk about that. Because there are a lot of women, fam, that are on OnlyFans literally selling their vagina, man. You know, I actually was surprised just yesterday. You know, I found some videos on TikTok. I said, okay, I'm going to do some reactions to this. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm checking out the lady. I'm like, okay, all right, everything looked cool. You know what I mean? And then next time I did a little search, one thing led to another. Come to find out she got OnlyFans. I'm like, wow. Do your dad know you have that OnlyFans? You know, it's sad out here, fam.
tired of getting ran through, now you say where all the good men at?
That's exactly what they do, brothers. Once they finish getting ran through, once they finish, you know, degrading themselves on social media, the next thing is they're going to start to say, well, where are all the good men? As if though they were always out here looking for a quality man. They weren't interested in a quality man. The only kind of man they were into is these dusty beta male simps who literally cater to them and always fund their life.
They've seen where you've been because you post about it.
We see it, we know it, we hear about it. It's just like when we see these celebrities talking about they pregnant, how Rihanna's pregnant and this one is gonna get with her. We already seen their history, so we know where they've been. You know? We know where they've been. That's like Kanye marrying this Kardashian lady. We know where she been. I mean, he married a 304. Like, these dudes just don't get it. You're marrying trash, bruh. But this is what goes down in these streets. And this is why it takes men to literally come out here and speak on these particular issues, because you got a lot of young brothers out here that are literally going astray because no one is there to guide them. You understand? So although this young brother understand what's going on in these streets, and that's good, at the same time, he need to also be educated on the fact that he got to now conduct himself as a man. In other words, don't be out here hypocriting, talking about these women, but yet you out here just trying to pump and dump and do what these dating coaches is teaching these young brothers. Don't talk all of that crap, but yet we don't have no records or receipts of you actually trying to get with a young lady long term in a real relationship. Because a lot of times younger brothers be on social media regurgitating what they hear the older brothers talk about, and it sounds good because it get them those views and those clicks. But really in the booth in the dark, they doing a whole nother thing that literally contradicts their entire videos. Now, I'm not saying the young brother is wrong, not by any means necessary. What I am saying is that a lot of times people regurgitate what they hear, and they're really not about that life. Let's go.
Want used good. And see, reason number 2.
No man wants used goods. And this is something that women don't understand. But my thing, brothers, is this. If you're out there pumping and dumping women, if you're out there smashing and dashing, if you're out there literally getting in them sheets with these sisters and you're leaving them, then how could you talk about a woman being used goods when you're using her and sending her back to those streets? You know, that's pure hypocrisy. I cannot be the type of brother that's telling you guys one thing, but yet I'm in the streets using women and leaving them out there in them streets. That wouldn't be right. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go.
Is that when we treat women the way that y'all say you want to be treated, you leave us?
That's exactly what they do, brothers. When you treat a woman good, she don't want that. Listen, brothers, hear me clear and hear me very, very well. A lot of these women that you see on social media, mainly YouTube and TikTok, that talk about how, you know, they want a good man. You got all these pick-me women acting like they looking for a man and they understand men. Brothers, hear me clear. All of them are fake. You understand me? You treat a woman good, she will crap on you. You do nice things for a woman, she'll look down on you. If you show yourself to be the type of guy that care about a woman, she will leave you. Women, I repeat, women love chaos. Do you understand me? Modern women love chaos. That's what they love. And a lot of younger brothers had their hearts broken. And this is why they turn into savages, because that's pretty much the only way in which a brother can literally get through in this time. You gotta literally turn into a savage. You know? I ain't suggesting that's what you do. At the same time, that's the road brothers are gonna take because they're tired of playing the Mr. Good Guy role. You treat a woman nice, she's becoming flaky, she's not texting, she's not calling, she's playing this game, she cuts you off, you're like, yo, what did I do wrong? Okay, what you did wrong, brother, is that she don't want a good guy. She want a guy that's gonna abuse her. She want a guy that's gonna use her. She want a guy that's gonna mistreat her. That's the kind of guy that she actually want. And you brothers must understand that. Modern women love chaos. They love arguments. They love fighting. They love crying. They love breaking things. They love slashing tires. They love destroying your clothing. They love going up to your job. They love cursing out the ex. They love fighting with your baby mama. They love chaos. That is what they love, fam. And you gotta understand the real. And this is what I'm trying to make you brothers understand. See, we gotta be out here giving this truth because you have a lot of young brothers that's gonna walk down the same path that we walked. And a lot of us have survived these streets. A lot of us have survived the succubus. A lot of us have been through hot waters. We've been through hell. We've been through the fire. And it's up to us to guide the younger brothers so they don't go down and be a victim just like we've been through it. We got that game. We know what's happening out here. But we have to guide the young brothers in the right path. We can't just tell them about the problems that's going on with the modern woman. We have to also identify our own problems and what we contribute to the issues and all the dysfunction. We gotta have the solutions as well as talk about the problem. We have to have the solution as well as talk about the problem. But if we just focus on the problem and we have no solutions, then the brothers will be polluted with the pollution of the modern woman. And all of our work was done in vain. Because now we have a new generation of brothers that are just angry with women. None of them offer any solutions, none of them have gotten their life together, and none of them looked in the mirror to realize the problems that they actually contributed to the problems. Y'all don't hear me. Let's get back into this.
Players, why? If y'all keep saying treat y'all like royalty and we do that and then we keep getting played, obviously y'all is lying.
And that's exactly what's going on, fam. A lot of women want to be treated like princesses and queens and all this other stuff, and when a brother try to go out of his way to do all the right things, guess what happened? He get dumped. Happens all the time. And when a brother is doing good for a woman, when a brother is treating a lady nice, when a brother is doing all the goodness things that he could possibly think of, and a woman still play him, that is what turns him into a savage. And this is one of the main issues of why men don't want to be in relationships anymore. They're tired of the drama. They're tired of texting, trying to make a woman like them. A woman's supposed to already know what she wants. But see, a lot of you brothers have fell into the trap of social media, where you're texting this woman your entire heart, your entire soul, writing her book messages in her DMs, hoping that she'll just talk to you, not realizing that that woman got like 89,000 men in her DMs. All of them saying the same thing. Do you really think you're gonna stand out, brother? Do you really think she's gonna text you? Do you really think she's gonna try to holler back at you with sweet nothings? Brother, that woman do not care. Because all she's after is that attention. This is why social media is dangerous. Social media is like a zoo. You go there to see the animals, but you can't get into the cage or you'll get hurt. You can go there to see the animals. You can feed them a little bit. You can talk to them a little bit. You can take photos of them, but you can't take them home with you. When you go on social media, you can see that woman's behind. You could see her breasts. You could see her twerking. But really, you can't get close to her. It's all an illusion. And these are the issues in these YouTube streets. These are the issues in these Instagram streets. This is what's going on TikTok. This is what's going on OnlyFans. These streets are wild. It's a zoo. It's a circus. You go there for entertainment. So you brothers don't realize that in this circus, you're the clowns. In this circus, you're the clown. Because when you start performing and doing acrobatic tricks, trying to make these women like you, they are on the outside of the cage laughing at you. They're the ones feeding you biscuits. They're the ones giving you a cookie and a crumb. They're the ones that's making you thirst. You're inside the cage, a lion locked up in the cage. You would love to come out and ravish that woman. but you can't do a damn thing because you're locked up in the cage. You don't realize that you're the animal. You're inside of the zoo. You are a circus clown. You are on the rope doing balancing acts. You are doing all of these tricks, trying to make these women give you a treat. You are nothing but a simp. And this is the problem with these younger brothers. They don't got the game. And this is why men don't want to get into relationships anymore, because they're tired of playing these games. Tired of having their heart broken. Because brothers, you have to understand something today. Modern women got no emotions for you. When they tear away from you, when they leave you, when they cut you off, they don't care about your feelings. They don't care if they flaked on you. They don't care if they put you on the block list. You didn't do nothing wrong to that sister, but she is laughing at you because she got with another man. And this is the issues you brothers face. And this is why brothers are turning into savages. This is why good men turn bad. We have a lot of casualties of war. A lot of you brothers are falling astray because the modern woman took your heart and she stepped on your soul. And now you brothers have lost your mind. How many monies you have spent? How many of you donated to these sisters, giving them cash apps, super chats? You PayPal these sisters. You signed up to their OnlyFans. You did everything out of thirst. And the only thing you got was the worst side of this. You got the short end of the stick. All of you brothers are sick in your stomach because you spent your life savings. Most of you lost your damn jobs because these women done ratted you out to HR, and now you're suffering. And this is why modern men don't want to get into no relationships anymore. Because you tried it on your job and the sister called HR and said that you're sexually harassing her. When y'all were in a relationship, mutual consent. But because she wanted to cut you off, and because she wanted to sleep around on the job, she called HR and told them that you are sexually harassing her, and they fired you from the job. This is what's happening, brothers. This is why a lot of younger brothers are literally turning into savages. Let's go.
This is why most men do not want a relationship anymore. Because the majority of modern women is for the streets.
For the streets. Let's hear what a woman got to say about this. Because it's very interesting. We can hear the young brother. We know what he had to say. We react to that. It is what it is. But let's hear a woman.
This is why most men do not want a relationship anymore. Because the majority of modern women is for the streets.
I just woke up from a nap and this is what I see. Can I have no peace? This guy just made an entire video explaining how modern women have too much autonomy over their own bodies for his liking. He said they have too much schmacks. There's OnlyFans now so women can profit off of their own bodies instead of being creeped on by men for free. Essentially what he's saying is women have too much control over themselves these days, and I don't like it. In the comments you see people saying, well, if you want to date men, just say that, teehee. And like, I get it, it's a joke, haha. But like, men have been socialized and conditioned to have as much schmecks as possible. Otherwise, they're shamed by other men for not having enough schmecks. In this video, he referred to women who have a lot of schmecks and, you know, have control over their bodies as used goods. So by his logic, men would be used goods as well. So just stay single then.
This is why most men do not want a relationship anymore. Because the majority of modern women is for the streets.
I just woke up from a nap and this is what I see.
Do you see what we got to deal with, brothers? Let's make something very clear right now. This particular woman that you see on the screen is not even into men. And I'm literally not joking. She's a part of that community. She don't even like men. She don't like men, so why is she talking about this? Why is she concerned about what this young brother got to say? She's not even into men. She's not even into men. And this is what's alarming about this situation here. And this is how, let me tell you something, man. Society is done. Society is done. Like, relationships is done. Dating is finished. Trying to get into a long-term relationship that's successful with a sister, it's over. It's like literally over. If you're lucky enough to find somebody, if you're lucky enough to build something with a woman as a man, if you're a sister, if you're lucky enough to find a quality brother, it is what it is. But in today's day, it's over. Because not only do you have situations where both men and women are literally in some sort of war, some sort of, I don't know what the hell is going on, but it has literally destroyed the entire union of man and woman coming together. Not only do we have that problem, but we also have the alternative issues where we have a woman here who don't even like men, like she is not into men at all, commenting on a man talking about why he don't want to be in relationships anymore. As if though she's lining up to get with a man. Now, the only reason why she's reacting is because he's talking about women. So she takes offense to that, which is typical of modern women. You know, it's just like I can be here making reaction videos talking about the issues that I see, right? What I see and hear and giving my reaction to it. You'll have a woman that lives on the other side of the planet. I don't know this woman from nowhere, but she's in her feelings. Why is she in her feelings? Why? Because she can't get a man. Why? Because her life sucks. Why? Because she's unhappy, so when I speak the truth, it gets under her skin. Because she know she's a horrible person and ain't no man ever gonna wife her up. That's why they get mad. So she's here to talk a bunch of crap about this brother. Let's hear what she got to say.
Can I have no peace?
No, you cannot have no peace. Remember, you're not into brothers, so why are you here? Why are you even addressing this issue? You know what I mean? That's like me making videos, reacting to alternative folks that just want to do their thing. I don't got no interest in that, fam. You won't see me, you know, making a reaction video to a guy that, you know, he's interested in a guy and I'm upset that he didn't go get with the guy. Like, who does that? So what I see here is a woman that's into women, but she also want to get with a man. In other words, if it don't work out with her and women, she can always come back to find a brother. And a lot of you brothers must wake up to this. A lot of times you got sisters out here that are not really about the alternative life. They're just kind of just playing around with it. But on the down low, like on the back in the booth in the dark, deep down inside, they want to get with a brother. But for now, they're playing it safe, fooling around with them other people over there. That's what they doing. Let's go.
This guy just made an entire video explaining how modern women have too much autonomy over their own bodies.
Yes, their body count is extremely high. You understand? And see, let me explain something to you ladies because I don't think you understand this. When it comes to body count, it only applies to women. There's no such thing as a man carrying the bodies of some woman. You ladies are carrying the DNA of men. You understand? You giving a man head and swallowing his nut is literally swallowing his DNA. A man ejaculating his seed inside of your box is him planting his DNA in your womb. You are carrying bodies. You are carrying demons, spirits. Men don't carry no woman's spirit. Women ain't giving no man no DNA. Do you understand me? And you know, women know this, but because of feminism, because they want to do, you know, the equal rights and all this other nonsense, you'll see women asking men what are their body counts, as if though that even matters when it comes to a man. Men were put here to procreate with women. Men were put here to multiply, which means a man can have more than one wife. That's why we have a rod. That's why we have a nut sack full of seeds. That's why we could shoot up 1,000 clubs. That's why we can impregnate 10,000 women. If you line up 10,000 women and let a man lay with all of them, he'll impregnate every single one of them. Which means in 1 year, that brother will have thousands of kids. But if you line up 10,000 men and have only one woman, that woman cannot reproduce 1,000 kids in 1 year. Not only that, her walls would be destroyed. Not only that, she won't be able to cook for all of them. She won't be able to do nothing for them. She'll be worn out. So when I hear women trying to flip the script talking about, well, what about men? Lady, sit down. This is why your pH levels is off. Why? Because you had too many men inside your box. If you only had one man in there, your pH levels would not be off. And see, modern women know this. They know what I'm talking about is real, but they like to play this little game because they're ashamed of the fact that when the truth is done and the truth is spitting, they want to sit there and act like it's not real. A lot of you brothers don't realize that a lot of these women, a lot of them, vagina is stankin'. Women know I'm telling the truth. You ladies, when you go to the bathroom and it's a woman's bathroom, you know the nightmares that y'all see in there. Where women use the toilet, taking a leak, they urinating, fam, and the urine smell is all over the bathroom. All over the bathroom, fam. Why? Because their pH levels is off, man. They dealt with too many D's, man. Let's go.
For his liking. He said they have too much smacks. There's
too much XXX.
OnlyFans now so women can profit off of their own bodies instead of being creeped on by men for free.
So she endorsed OnlyFans. So let me get this straight. You agree with women selling their bodies on OnlyFans, right? You believe that if a man is trying to holler at a woman that he's creeping on her? So let me get this straight. How do you attract women? You attract women by creeping on them, right? So you don't think you're special because you're a part of that club. Everybody get that smoke. How do you attract women since you're into women? What do? You look at her and say, hey, baby, you looking fine? I'm pretty sure you're a creep to them too. But you notice, this is what goes on in these streets, fam. They try to shame us men by saying that we're creeping on these women and that it's justifiable for a woman to have an OnlyFans, literally taking off all her clothes for male attention and money. She literally approves of this, and you wondering why our women are destroyed, fam. I bet she got accounts to various female OnlyFans accounts. Because see, a lot of times you think OnlyFans is just a site where you see a bunch of men sign up. Oh, no. Women like the one on the screen, oh, she signed up to many females' accounts. Don't think for 1 minute that women don't have multiple female OnlyFans accounts that they actually register and sign up for and literally donate to just so they could see another woman's box. Don't think for a minute that women like her don't be tuning into OnlyFans, watching some woman bend over so that she could sit there and thirst. See, a lot of you don't think that this is happening, but this is happening behind closed doors.
Essentially what he's saying is women have too much control over themselves these days, and I don't like it.
No, that's not what he's saying. Women today are literally dysfunctional and crazy. And the reason why relationships are not going to move forward in a productive way is because y'all want to be men today. You understand? Y'all want to be men in all aspects of life. You want men to be traditional. But when it comes to a man asking a woman to be traditional, she don't want to do that. Women expect men to pay bills and be the male provider and do all this extra stuff, which is all traditional roles, right? But when we talk about a woman cooking and cleaning, they look at us like we crazy. And see, that's what the young brother is basically trying to say. And this is why men don't want to be in relationships anymore, because modern women literally don't want their traditional role. They don't want to be a helpmate no more. They don't want to do none of this no more. They don't want to cook. They don't want to clean. They don't want to provide no hot meals. They don't want to take care of the kids. All they want to do is go on hot girl summer. All they want to do is roam the streets with their girl. All they want to do is fly to Miami. All they want to do is post pics on the gram. All they do is talk about their hot summer. All they do is want to take these trips and hot girl summer and flash this and jump into different cars and be up in the club and drinking and partying and doing all of this madness. That is what the modern woman want to do. A pure life of dysfunction. And this is why men don't want to be in relationships anymore. I mean, why get involved in a relationship when you know this woman's going to leave you anyway? Because women get bored when you're a good man. Women get bored when they realize you're a nice guy. Women get bored if you're not the type of man that's chaotic. They want a thug. They want Pookie. They want Ray Ray. They want Jim Buck. They want a man that's gonna beat them down. They want a man that's gonna slap them around. They want a man that have 25 women. They want a man that's gonna be cheating on them every day. You think that women don't like men that cheat? Women love that. Why? Because when it comes to that makeup, breakup sex, they can't wait for that. They anticipate that. Some of these women be looking at their man like, please go out there and cheat on me. Go out there and get me mad. Put some ex pictures on your phone. Let me see them exes on your phone so I can get in my feelings, so I can start to cry, so that we can break up to make up, so that we can break up to make up. Make-up, break-up sex is always the best sex because y'all been arguing and fussing and fighting all around the house. But when you get tired as a man and you call your old lady and say, look, shut the F up, I don't want to hear no more of this mess. And she look at you because she sensed the masculine energy in your ear and she realized that you care. And now she see the man in you because of the way your tone has changed. And then when you grab her up and you shake her up and you realize, look, girl, you ain't gonna be cursing me out. You ain't gonna be doing all this stuff. You ain't gonna be breaking my materials. And then you grab her up and now she literally is like, wow, this man is turning me on. Why? Because that's what they love. They love the chaos. They love the violence. And then when you go into that room and you get it in, normally it'd be the best. Now I'm gonna give you the secret, brothers, on why it is the best. Because your testosterone levels just hit the roof. Because through all that anger, your adrenaline is rushing, your mind is blazing, the blood is rising. And because of that, when you get into them sheets with that sister and you start to hit it from the back, you start to give her the work of God. You realize you last way longer. You realize that you didn't even come. You realize that you're putting in that work. And your woman is looking at you like you're a beast. You're an animal. You're wild. And this is why makeup, breakup sex is normally the best. And women like the chaos because they created it. Do you understand me, fam? But when it comes to these modern relationships, brothers already done know what they're investing in. And for most of you brothers, it's gonna be a whirl of headaches, a whirl of madness. Because when you get her pregnant, you might think that's your baby. And then it turned out 4 years later that the baby is not even yours. A lot of these women are riding dirty. A lot of these brothers out here are living wild. And this is sad because a lot of you brothers are taking care of kids that are not even yours. A lot of you brothers have a woman that she had a baby for you and the child is not even yours. But she told you that it is. And you're taking care of that baby thinking that's your child, not realizing it's another man's kid. This is crazy, fam. But this is what's going down in these streets. Let's go.
Comments you see people saying, well, if you want to date men, just say that, teehee. And like, I get it, it's a joke, haha. But like, men have been socialized and conditioned to have as much schmex as possible.
Why are you worried about men having a lot of XXX? Why are you worried about that? Remember, you're not into men. So why are you worried about where a man put his rod? You supposed to be thinking about box, remember?
Otherwise, they're shamed by other men for not.
Men are not shamed for not having X with some women or none of that nonsense. No, that's not what it is. Men don't shame other men for none of those reasons. The issue here is women actually shame men. Because anytime a man is focusing on sharing the truth, what's the first thing that modern women say? Oh, you don't get no ussy. You don't get no women. You're just hurt. That's what women normally say. And you know what's interesting about that is that if you're a man and you're out there and you're getting a lot of women, having a lot of sex, doing a lot of stuff, right? Women will say you're a dog. They'll say you're a cheater. You'll tell you all of that mess. But if you teach in truth and you're rebuking them and you holding them accountable for their actions, the first thing they do is they say you hate your mama. They'll call you gay. They'll say you don't get no buns. You don't get no pussy. You don't get anything, and that you're a lame. You see how that works? So women are the ones who use shaming tactics against men. They use it all the time. You don't get no women. You don't get any. And you're just mad because no woman want you. That's what women do. Men do not shame other men for not getting women. We don't do that. We might crack a few jokes, we might call you an incel, but we don't shame men.
Having enough schmecks. In this video, he referred to women who have a lot of schmecks and, have control over their bodies as used goods.
That's exactly it. It's used goods. It's used. I mean, who want to open a carton of milk, right? And it's open, right? And they put it back into the freezer talking about it's for sale. Who wants to buy that? And remember, we're talking about a carton of milk, something that can spoil. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of women box is spoiled. It's spoiled. Too many men made their deposits. Too many men put their seed in there. Too many. And you brothers be thirsting for that same box that over 100 men done been in, fam? Y'all tripping out here. I'm telling you, y'all tripping. But y'all supposed to be adults, but you can't handle the truth? Really? So you can watch all these housewife programs, all these reality shows, but you can't handle the truth? Could it be that the truth is getting under your skin? Could it be that you are one of them type of sisters? Because you know what's interesting about this? When I talk about issues concerning men and I talk about these whoremonger males pumping and dumping these women and how these men out here, they're doing dirty and they ain't no good, I don't see women literally coming on my platform saying, hey, Ringo, I really appreciate you talking about these brothers. It's like they don't even care. Why? Because they know that men supposed to have more than one woman. They know a man's supposed to have more than one wife, and they know men are just gonna do what they're gonna do. But when you start to hold women accountable for out there being promiscuous, all of a sudden now they in their feelings. Now, why are they in their feelings? Because they know they do the same thing. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't even care. Facts. Let's go.
So by his logic, men would be used goods as well.
There's no such thing as a man being used goods. You sound crazy. There is no such thing as a man being used goods. That makes no sense. Ladies, let me make something clear. You're the ones who get pregnant. When you have a man and he bust inside of you and you brought forth a baby and y'all break up, guess what? You're the one with that child. So while you walking around the mall thinking you cute, right? And you see another brother and he try to holler at you, but he didn't notice that you had a baby. You give him the number, right? You invited him to the crib. He come over there and he see your baby. Now he's looking at you like, oh, I didn't know you had a baby. So now you got to explain that you had a baby. Now you got to explain that you have a baby daddy out there. Right? And then in the process of you actually dealing with that man, you end up getting pregnant by him. Now, not only do you got a child, but now you're with child from another man. So now you got two babies. Two baby fathers. And then when that man and you end up breaking up, now you're a single mother with two babies, single mother, with the baggage and the issues and the resentment and all of the trauma from all of those different men. That is what you call used goods. Because now if a good brother come in your life and he try to do you right and try to be there for you, guess what you're gonna do to him, sister? You're gonna give him hell and hot waters. You're gonna put that brother to the ringer. You're gonna make it very hard for him. You're gonna try to literally stress his brother out. Here we got a good man, a man who got his life together. He wasn't the one who did you dirty, but you're gonna treat him bad. Why? Because of the hurts and the pains from all those other relationships. Because you're carrying the baggage. Because you're the one that's used goods. You're the one that been spoiled. You're the one that have all that heartbreak. Now anytime that good brother go outside, you're worried. Every time he do something, you jealous. Every time he say anything, it reminds you of your ex. Why? Because you're toxic. And now you treating that good brother like crap. And all you're doing, lady, all you're doing is pushing that good man away. And now he left you. And now you got more bodies, more stress, more resentment. That is what you call someone who is used goods. It's no different than getting a hard drive on eBay that is used. Why would you buy a hard drive that is used? Why would you trust putting your data in a hard drive that's already used? Why would you go to eBay to buy a used hard drive when you can go get a new one? Why would you invest your money? Why would you invest your time? Why would you remove data that's precious to you and remove it and put it on a hard drive that you got used off of eBay? You don't know where it been. You don't know what it was used for. You don't know what someone else put on it. You don't know what they did. You don't know what crimes they committed. You don't know what happened. You don't know the longevity of that drive. And you put all of your trustworthy data on it. This is what you brothers are doing with the modern woman. You're putting all of your data into her, and she come to you as a used hard drive. You're trying to install your software, but the hard drive is damaged. The software won't work. You're trying to get this woman to obey. You're trying to make this woman listen to you, but she don't want to listen. Why? Because other men install other software on her hard drive, and now she's going wow. Now her hard drive is fragmented. All of the system is crashing. Everything is malfunctioning. Now you gotta uninstall the software because she have other software. Now you're busy trying to uninstall what other men install. This is what you brothers are dealing with. Why? Because she come to you used. She is what you call used goods. Hit that damn like button. You ain't getting no content like this nowhere. I bring you nothing but facts, nothing but fire, real heat. It's Blackmail Advice TV, man. Let's go.
So just stay single then.
This is why most men do not.
You see that nonsense we gotta deal with, fam?
Because the majority of modern women is for the street.
I just woke up from a nap and this is what I see. Can I have no peace?
Brothers, I'm telling you, modern women are like computers. And the thing that you brothers need to focus on here is that the modern woman is a hard drive. And when she was once a virgin, her hard drive was clean. A man came into her life. And rather than him bringing forth life, it brought forth death. And he installed his software on that woman's hard drive, which caused her to think a certain way. She went through a metamorphosis. She began to change. Her emotions changed. Her personality changed. All of it changed to be like the man that she laid up with. But because that man and her broke apart, because everything fell to pieces, now she grew worse in attitude. So now she's full of resentment. She's full of trauma. She get with a new man and he install a new system on her hard drive. So not only does she have Safari, not only does she have Firefox, not only does she have Google Chrome, she got all of those different softwares in order to get online, all installed by different men. This is why the hard drive is malfunctioning. This is why there's no space for new data, because her hard drive is already full, because she come to you with the baggage of her past, the baggage of many men, the baggage of unwanted children, the baggage of hurt and pain, the baggage of the breakup, the baggage of abuse, the baggage of being used. Most of it was her decision. She decided to go out there in 304. She decided to go on Hot Girl Summer. Her friends told her to get drunk. And now that she did all of that, she was taking advantage at the party. Men ran a train on her. And then she got pregnant with twins. And she brought those twins to term. And now, you met her at the mall while she was looking for ice cream for her babies. And you took the number. And now you and her are dating. You thought she was the perfect woman, but you didn't even know that her past was very toxic. And you want to know about used goods? The modern woman bring you those used goods. If you're a modern woman and you don't want to be like this, keep your legs closed. Can you do that? Is it possible for the modern woman to keep her legs closed? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, woman, this is why men don't want relationships and want to be in a relationship anymore. Because when you come to that table, you're bringing nothing but baggage, problems, and used goods, and your vagina don't mean nothing. There's a million ways that a woman could get a man off besides that damn vagina. Some brothers don't even need your vagina anymore. In today's day, a brother just needs to just get his nut off and that's it. But what else do you bring to this table? What do you bring in this man's life? Because everybody done got your vagina already. Don't get mad at me because you made that choice. I'm not the one who smashed and dashed you. I'm not the one who left you with babies. I'm not the one who did you dirty. Don't get mad at me. Your mom chose to get with a man that was no good. Just because you ain't have no father in your life, don't blame me. I'm just here speaking the truth to power. I'm just that man that everybody recognize as an authority figure when it comes to speaking this truth. I'm an OG in these streets. I've been putting in work since 2006. Do you understand me? I don't got no script in front of me. This is fluent. This is real talk, fam. Don't get caught up by a pretty face. Because behind the pretty looks is a world of darkness. Why men don't want to be in relationships anymore. If you like the content, click that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more. Click the notification bell too. This is Blackmail Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out, fam. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Blackmail Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and